it'd probably be okay for a quick vacuum on a system if you didn't have a problem with it. But I'm at 314, 315. I'm pretty okay with that. I've been waiting so long, I want to get going. I have other calls to do. I want to get this ice machine running. Hopefully this fix will work on it. Okay, I charged it up and I've got it running. And it's making ice. And you can see see that light blinking there? That means that the ice is built up and the water is hitting the probe. And once the water stays on, the probe for so many seconds, the light stays on for so many seconds, it initiates the defrost cycle. And my pressures are down to 30 pounds pressure on the suction and 213 on the head. At the end of the cycle, I want to write that down. I'm keeping track of what pressure goes on the frost. The cycle, the refrigerant starts out up in the suction pressure starts out around 55, somewhere around there. And as it gets colder and colder, the suction pressure will drop and the head pressure will drop. And there it is, 29.6 is where it went on to frost. It's a way to charge it in the future. I'll mark that down on the metal box there. See, now it's on the frost. 160. 160 is the defrost. Now I have to see if it drops out and goes on the frost. Now let's see. Let's see if we drop the ice out. See a little bit of movement. Now there's a bridge of ice between each cube, and that has to be, I think it's 1/8 of an inch thick, so that the ice will fall out as one big slab. And you adjust that by adjusting your thickness control, the probe setting over here, so that between the metal sensor and the bridge, like it's separating. Let's see if it drops. watching a chicken lay an egg. Come on, chicken. That ice just doesn't want to fall, huh? It sounds like it's coming out of the frost. Almost dropped. And it came out of the frost, didn't drop. Right now the evaporator's getting cold. Okay, plan B. Okay, what I did was I put this, these focuses on it. I put this Subco, it's a braided wire heater. It's 55 watts. It's 110 volts. Well, anyways, there's my defrost solenoid. I wrap the heater around the wire, the pipe going from the hot gas solenoid up to the expansion valve. It's after the expansion valve, but it just stops. And what I'm doing is the refrigerant's flowing from the evaporator coil back into the, flowing below it down here into the system right now. It's on its make cycle, ice making cycle. But this is the section of pipe I'm getting it hot. It's getting pretty warm. 55 watts. It's only 44 inches. It's designed for like a freezer drain line. You wrap it on the drain line to keep it from icing up. And what I'm just hoping for is that will give a boost to the frost when it goes into the frost cycle. So now it's just starting to make ice, and it's waiting like about 19 minutes, something like that. Okay, this is the second batch, and we're down to 33 pounds suction pressure, so we're getting really close. And our light is blinking there pretty good. In a few seconds it'll probably kick on. Little red light on top there, which isn't blinking right now. Not sure why that happened. But it's ice is pretty good. It's almost there. But there's the suction line going into the compressor down there. There it is there. See, it's got white frost on it. Yet there's no frost on the head of the compressor. I pretty much always used that. Tell if I was pretty close on my charge. If it was low on charge, that line would be, you can see the copper, and it might be a little sweaty. And another way to check the charge is if the ice cubes are made on the bottom of the evaporator, and it goes up, and the last 3 rungs up near the top are empty. That's a sign that you're low on gas. But the frost on the suction line going into the compressor. That's a good sign. I'm pretty happy with that. Red light's blinking pretty fast now. And we're all the way down to, the suction dropped all the way down to 29, so that's pretty good. Kind of happy about that. 29 and 217, I want to write that down. Red dot's getting pretty close to staying on. There it is, it's on. And it's gonna, if it stays on, it'll go into its defrost. There we go, defrost. And I want to see what my head pressure is on the defrost. That sounded pretty good. Let's see if that the heater helped it. Around 155 defrost. See a little movement going on. There it came out of the frost. It's going into, it didn't drop. see. Let's see if this drops. Yeah, I see it.
Yep, you do it. Happy holidays.
You too. Okay, let's see if this drops. It's almost there, come on. I think we got it, Here she goes. Uh-oh. Yay.
Yeah, it sounded like a person, didn't it?
Okay. What I did was what this is plan C. What I ended up doing was I reclaimed the 407F out of it. I just wasn't getting enough head pressure to drop the ice out. I went from HP81 to 407F and I got a little more head pressure and it almost worked, but it just wouldn't work. So I just, to get a higher head pressure on this old compressor, it's worn, it's 20 years old, it's not pumping as much, rather than changing the compressor on this old ice machine, I switched it over to put 404 in the system. I have considerably high head pressure right now at the beginning of the cycle. That's it. Let it stabilize. My amperage on the machine is rated at 9.3 and I'm at 10.6. It'll calm down in a couple minutes. My head pressure is up pretty high. I'm up to 400. I wonder if I need to get this. This needs to drop for me. Let's see if the liquid line is. Well, the liquid line is actually cold. It feels cold. But then again, it's what they're doing is they ran the liquid line alongside. They soldered it to the suction line. So let me check it over by the dryer filter. line is actually cold. I mean, not cold, but, you know, comfortably cool. Now, this thing's like an old 1952 Chevrolet in Cuba. I feel it. Uh-oh. Kick off on high head pressure. And there's a button I have to reset that's on this machine. I'll let it, see that little red button back there? Oh, nipple sticking out. I gotta reset that. And I have to lower the head pressure. And hope it works. Letting some gas out of the system. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some more ice machine cleaner. I already cleaned the evaporator once. I'm just going to give it an extra cleaning. Okay, let's see how this is doing this thing. What I did was I checked the amperage. The amperage on the machine is 9.3 amps. Okay, why did we shut down? Did we hit my head pressure? Okay. Let's see what our head pressure is. What I did that helped was and this helps on some of these old machines, is the legs on it are adjustable. So you adjust this one all the way down and this one up, and you get the machine to tip like that, and that helps the cubes to fall out a little bit better rather than sitting in their shells, you know. I don't know if you can see this, but you can see my bubbles way up high, and that helps. That's an old trick on the old ice machines. Some of the old timers would actually loosen the mounting bolt up on this side and this side and get the evaporator to fall forward a quarter of an inch, so it would help the ice to fall out. Okay, my head pressure's okay. It's up. It's highish, but it's 404. My amperage is a little bit high. I've got the beginning of the cycle where the load is high. I've got 10.6 amps on the machine, and it's rated at 9.3. So I'm a little bit highish, but that'll calm down, and so will the head pressure on this. So okay, I feel like a Cuban car mechanic working on an old 1952 Chevy in Havana under a palm tree, a shade tree mechanic. I'll see you guys.